You're watching Good Day New York from the most powerful name in local news, Fox 5 News.
As we've been reporting, today is the Great American Smokeout, and if you need another reason to quit, just look in the mirror.
Yes, if you kick the butts, you can actually look and feel better. And to talk about the impact of smoking on premature aging of the skin, we're joined by Dr. Bruce Katz, a Manhattan dermatologist. Thanks for being with us.
Morning.
So if all the warnings about your lungs and your heart and everything don't do the trick, boy, vanity will get people, and that's all right too, right?
Absolutely. And I think in a lot of cases, the vanity issue is more compelling for a lot of people.
Does it surprise you the number of people who will come to you and want any number of anti-aging treatments, whether it's fillers or Botox, and yet they're still smoking?
Oh, yes. And I show them exactly what can happen if they continue, or why they have the wrinkles in the first place from puffing on a cigarette.
Well, I've heard this notion that if the damage that smoking does to your lungs were visible on your face, you wouldn't start in the first place. But we have some examples which, along those lines, go to show the progression of aging if you smoke. We have three images. We want to show the person on the left. This is what they look like. They're a non-smoker. If they'd been smoking their entire life leading up to this age, that's how much older they would look. What kind of changes are you seeing there, Dr. Katz?
Well, you see the wrinkles particularly around the mouth from puffing on a cigarette. The chemicals in cigarettes cause discoloration of the skin, so you get a yellowish, pasty look. You get wrinkles around the eyes more intensely and more deeply.
It's more dramatic here.
It restricts blood flow, and it's just
exactly
sort of an ashen cast.
Right, there's less blood flow to the tissues, so the skin just does not metabolize as well, and it ages prematurely.
Now let me ask you, it seems to be a dramatic difference among women. Do women age more from smoking than men?
Well, women's skin is generally thinner than men's, so you will see the changes more quickly.
And we even had the old computer sort of project what Ron and I would look like. Neither of us has ever smoked, but here's a peek into the future.
This is what we might look like in 40 years as non-smokers, but this is what we would look like in less than 25 years if we smoked.
It's pretty scary, isn't
Actually,
it?
the hair and the butt are looking pretty good.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, everything else is holding up pretty well.
But here, that's not happening. And that look, oh, that's classy.
Here we go. Here's mine. We have it? We have mine?
Scary.
Yeah.
No, not really.
This is it. This is exactly what I'll look like. Pretty good, right? So no, that does dramatically show people. This is what somebody might look like, say we said in 40 years, but in 25 years, that's the effect.
Right, but there is good news. There are ways that we can help change those premature aging features on the skin, too.
Like?
Well, we have lasers such as a Cyton laser peel, which will take away discoloration. We use an affirmed fractional laser for wrinkles, particularly around the mouth, upper lip.
But some people are going to think, all right, I'm just going to continue smoking and have these treatments. The idea here is you quit now, you repair some of the damage, and you try to become healthier.
Exactly.
In every way, shape, and form.
And particularly skin-wise, it'll slow down the aging process, and you'll just look a lot better.
And over the counter, because these other treatments you mentioned sound very expensive, what can folks get at the drugstore?
Well, there are products such as Relastin, different skincare products that help moisturize the skin, help take care of some of the damage, and these should be used on a regular basis.
If you take smoking in conjunction with people who sunbathe a lot, I mean, the effects can just be, I would think after 40, it sort of progresses even more.
Well, it's a double whammy. Smoking and sun will probably double the changes than either separately.
And drinking, too. There goes the vacation in Palm Springs.
Except wine is good in moderation. The Beaujolais is out today.
That's right, red wine.
So we have mine now here. Do we have the split screen? Oh, no!
Yeah, that's pretty scary, too.
You know what's interesting about that? I hope my dad's not watching. But the way, honestly, right here, I'm going to have that. I am. Look at that. That's pretty scary. So that's what I might look like at 75 if I don't smoke, but otherwise at like 50.
Right. Exactly. So the message really is to stop smoking, take good care of your skin as well as your body.
Dr. Katz is 175 years old.
And you'd never know it by looking at him.
But I practice what I preach.
I'm sure you do.
That's good. Dr. Katz, thank you so much for being here. For
very
more
much.
information on the effects of smoking and ways to curb it, log on to myfoxny.com. Click on the Good Day tab.